Hi, my name is HailiePease, and this video will showcase some examples of my writing. These pieces of writing were part of my final portfolio for my Communication, Media, and Persuasion class, Public Relations Writing, which I completed in fall of 2017. For our final portfolio, we were required to write various forms of writing found in public relations and connect them to an organization that we were affiliated with. For my portfolio, I decided to write these pieces for Chi Alpha Campus Ministries, a club I'm involved with. This video will showcase my media advisory, memo, mission statement, PSA, and pitch letter. So let's begin with my media advisory. I wrote this media advisory for Chi Alpha's back to school event they host every year. It's called Cold Butts and Beer, and it's a night of ice blocking and root beer. This media advisory would be sent out just before the beginning of the year to alert the media to this event that is timely for back-to-school season. It's an event that everyone coming back to college is invited to, so we would like to get the word out beyond our normal advertising on campus. Next up is my memo. Memos are written for the exchange of information within an organization. Currently, ISU's Chi Alpha is undergoing a new change in leadership, so this information was perfect for a memo. I wrote this memo as if I were the regional director of Chi Alpha, informing the rest of the staff and student leaders of ISU's Chi Alpha of the change in leadership. The memo explains that the current campus director for the club is going on sabbatical and handing his duties off to one of the staff members under him. It opens the door to further communication during the transition process and thanks the rest of the staff and student leaders for their patience. It is brief, to the point, and professional, but also slightly more informal than other pieces of writing might be, simply because that's how this organization is, and the subject matter lends itself to a more sensitive communication type, which is why I added that opened door of communication in the later parts of the memo. Next up is the mission statement. This was slightly difficult because National Chi Alpha already has a mission statement, but it's also 3 pages long. ISU's Chi Alpha, however, doesn't have a real solid mission statement, but they do have a lot of places on their posters, business cards, and website that kind of discusses the heart behind the organization. So I wanted to combine some of that heart and some of the sentiment of National Chi Alpha to really create a nice, concise, and clear mission statement for ISU's Chi Alpha. I focused on the community aspect of Chi Alpha because that seems to be one of the most important parts to the group here on campus. I started with each point saying, we are a community dedicated to, and then went on to make each point different, talking about Chi Alpha's dedication to Jesus, the university, international students, making friends. In my revisions, though, I decided to move the beginning phrase of each point up to the top so that it says, we are a loving community dedicated to, and then goes into the 5 points below, allowing each point to begin with a stronger word. And I believe the final product works effectively to demonstrate the heart and soul of Chi Alpha. Next up is the PSA. I had to write 2 PSAs for this assignment, one that is 30 seconds and one that is 60 seconds. I decided to highlight something that Chi Alpha does on Halloween each year. We go trick-or-treating for cans and then donate the food to the Idaho Food Bank. I used statistics from the Idaho Food Bank to help support the idea that donating food is important. The difference between the 30-second PSA and the 60-second PSA is that the 60-second one has an extra fact in it that makes the food need more personal to Pocatello residents. Finally, we'll talk about my pitch letter. I wrote this pitch letter to a writer for the Idaho State Journal who specializes in covering events that happen in the Pocatello community. I wrote to her about covering Chi Alpha's annual event that they hold in February, the Frozen Luau, because it is important to encourage community involvement even in the colder months. So there you have it, 5 of my pieces of my final portfolio. Don't forget that I have a Contact Me section on this website, so if you have any questions about my portfolio or would like to see some more of my work, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you for your time.